Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we from group 9. We want to explain the step to install Linux Mint in a Virtualbox. Before we start, let me introduce my group. My name is Leonelan.
My name is Syarif Nurwahid Jailani.
My name is Vila Febrianti Halisa Putri.
My name is Duhandika Ilham Azrul Ananda Putra.
My name is Nurazmi Aprilia.
My name is Abdul Rafiq.
Linux Mint is community-driven Linux distribution based on Ubuntu or Debian. Linux Mint comes bundled with variety of free and open source application and can provide off-the-box multimedia support for those who choose to include some proprietary software, such as multimedia codices. The project was created by Clement Lefrey and is being actively developed by the Linux Mint team and community. The purpose of Linux Mint is to produce modern, elegant, and comfortable operating system which is both powerful and easy to use. And why we choose this operating system? Because Linux Mint is one of the most popular desktop Linux distribution and used by millions of people, so we hope this video tutorial will help people who want to try it. Then, what do we need to prepare in order to install Linux? First, you have to set up or already install Linux or VMware. Virtualbox is open source software for virtualizing the computing architecture. It is a fact of hypervisor, creating a virtual machine in which the user can run another operating system. When configure a virtual machine, the user can specify how many CPU cores and how much RAM, and this space should be default to the virtual machine. When the virtual machine is running, it can be paused. System execution is frozen at the moment in the time, and the user can resume using it later. Okay, next. What we need is an ISO file or Linux Mint. You must download the latest version of Linux Mint ISO file from the website. Next. Let's go to the tutorial. Okay, before we install Linux, first thing we have to do is we have to make the machine first using virtual machine. We can use Virtualbox or VMware to make a new machine. Today, I will show you guys how to create a new machine in a Virtualbox. First, select the new icon on the menu, then fill in the name box according with the name of the Linux that you want install. I give this name is Linux Mint 20 Cinnamon Part 3. Then choose a location to save the machine. Choose the location on drive D and Linux Mint Cinnamon. Then select folder. For the type and version, we adjust the ISO file that we have downloaded. Then click next. In memory size, select the RAM in megabytes to be allocated to the virtual machine. The recommended memory size is 1024, but I use 2 gigabytes because it adjusts my needs. I will set setting in 2048 megabyte. Then click next. In this option, we need a new virtual hard disk so that our machine have their own hard disk. So we choose create a virtual hard disk now, then create. This is optional. We can use VDI or VHD, but I prefer to use VDI. Then click next. Choose dynamically allocated to determine the physical hard disk that we want to use. Can be determined by yourself. choose the dynamically allocated, then click next.
Okay, for the next steps are set your storage locations for virtual hard disk by browsing drive, and then specify the size of virtual hard disk. Here, I use 20 gigabytes because it's the recommended disk space for Linux Mint. And then click Create. Once virtual machine has been created, click on the Settings button in the menu. Then go to the System Selections. On the System menu, click on Options Optical. Click the up arrow so that the optical can be at the top, like this. Next steps, go to the Storage Selections. Click on Add Optical Drive. Then click Add. You will be asked to browse to the Linux Mint ISO file we had already downloaded before. Here I choose Linux Mint 20 Cinnamon. Click Open. Click and click Choose. Once we have Linux Mint ISO file add to controller, like this, click OK.
I'll click Start and it should boot to Linux Mint Live Distro the ISO image file. As you can see Linux Mint booted up, I'm gonna close this informational window. And so I have booted to the Live distro. Here is a virtual machine of Linux Mint. Now, since this is a Live distribution of Linux, it actually hasn't been installed yet. So if you want to actually install Mint to this virtual machine, you all have to double click on Install Linux Mint here.
Then in the language choice, you choose what we want. Here I choose English. Then click Continue. Then in the language selection, choose what you want. Here I also choose English. Then click Continue. You can check the box if needed. It works for multimedia codecs are required to play some video format and to properly render some website. If not, you can skip and continue. Here you can choose this or this. If you choose this, erase this and install Linux Mint. But this will delete all your program, document, photos, music, and any other files in all operating system. If this something else, you can create or resize partition yourself or choose multiple partition for Linux Mint and click install now.
Okay, for next step I will explain with screenshot cause my computer not support screen recording when Virtualbox still running. Okay, if the display appears like this, we can click continue. Okay, for next step, here we choose a place from our location. If done, we can click continue, and here you fill your name and fill your password. You must remember your password cause the password very important for your if you want to log in Linux system operation. If done, you can click continue, and then now we just wait until the installation process is complete.
When there is writing like this, we just click the continue button on the left. If you want to restart the computer, click the right button. I recommended restarting your PC so that it doesn't error. Next, we just press the enter key, and this is the display to log in. Enter the password that you create earlier, then enter. Next. So this is the display if you have successful installed the Linux Mint Cinnamon. Okay, that's all the video tutorial on how to install Linux Mint on Virtualbox. We hope our video tutorial can be useful for everyone, and we do apologize if there is a mistake. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum
Assalamualaikum
warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.